Welcome to part 3 of Loveless's reading on Chrisean's announcement of being with Blueface's child. We'll be looking at how the stars say Chrisean feels about having children. This reading is for educational and entertainment purposes. As a reminder, in the chart we're referencing, Chrisean is Venus, and the child to be is Jupiter. A simple reading on Chrisean: Venus is in Pisces, a sign of Jupiter. Loveless can tell she is very much in love and committed to the idea of this child, with no ill feeling. Jupiter also rules social media related to Chrisean in this chart, and so we can also say she's enjoying the social media attention through the child. So how does Blueface feel about a child, more specifically? There are mixed messages here. As a reminder, Blueface is Mars in Gemini, and the child to be is Jupiter. As Mars at 11 degrees Gemini, there is a mixed feeling of fundamentally being opposed to this child, but also welcoming it. Perhaps he is welcoming because of the attention it will bring. In the chart, Mars is separating from a sextile to Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Aries, a sign of Mars. Loveless could be wrong, but together, this is a strong argument that the child is his, especially if we consider the testimony of the previous reading by Loveless on Blueface and Chrisean having children. Jupiter, the child to be, is in Blueface's 12th house. This placement shows, again, great unhappiness concerning children for Blueface, and that it is a source of problems for the relationship. The child to be is Jupiter in Aries. Jupiter naturally represents children, and is associated with good luck and fortune, so this is a somewhat good omen. Jupiter is in the 6th house. The 6th house isn't a good placement generally, as this is the house of physical illness. At worst, this can show physical illness due to having, or related to, children. With Chrisean as Venus in Pisces though, this suggests good physical health, so that might not be the case here. Positively, Jupiter in the 6th house can show income from children. That does appear to be the case for Chrisean, as I think she'll have financial opportunities due to having this child. So let's speculate on the gender. It's hard to tell an exact gender, especially with how gender is considered in 2023. But remember in part 1, Venus, Chrisean's planet, was conjunct the Greek lot masculine children, and this could be a hint towards a male child. In a video with her sister, Chrisean mentioned the baby's gender, saying the baby will look like his mother. It seems a little early to know, so we're not sure if she's saying this as a matter of fact or if it is wishful thinking. With Venus exalted in Pisces though, in the 5th house, and this being Chrisean's planet, this is a strong argument of the child looking like their mother. But with Jupiter in Aries too, Loveless thinks the child to be would strongly favor Blueface as well. That's it for part 3. In the final part, part 4, we'll talk about Blueface and Chrisean's relationship, the strife between them, and what the moon has to say.